Hey guys, it's Nick here from the Sun Stand, and today we have got a video regarding Wil Powell extending his contract all the way until 2029. So Wil Powell has signed a 4-year contract extension with the Gold Coast Suns. 24-year-old defender, he was contracted until the end of next year, which would put him into free agency. But just today, he is committed to the club until at least the end of 2029. He was probably one of the ones, being a Western Australian, that we thought he'd get quite good offers to go to either West Coast or Fremantle, you'd think. But he's showed faith in the club, and the club has shown faith back into him. He was drafted with pick 19 in 2017, and you can say that he's probably enjoying his stay up the coast. So he says that he's over the moon when he was obviously doing his presser. It gives you a nice pat on the back for how the club thinks of you. I feel respected at the Suns, and I feel like I'm a leader now for the younger players coming through. I feel really comfortable on and off the field. It's such a family-orientated club, and it made my decision to sign on the dotted line very easily. The extension takes me until I'm 29 years old, which is crazy to think about. If they told me that I would be drafted and play until I was 29, and hopefully more, I would have laughed. I've worked hard to get here, and I've had great support from my family, my partner, and especially the club. Which is crazy to think. He's 24, he's still young. And he's obviously, he's well respected within the club, the team, everyone around the club, inside the club. And he's still young. Like, if you think about it, 24 years old, you come into the competition when you're 18, you probably don't play your first game until you're 19, 20 usually these days. Like, unless you're a number 1, 2 draft pick, you're not playing until you're 19, 20, unless you're drafted to a team that's in a rebuilding stage. So it's kind of crazy, the fact that he's still young and he's a leader of the club. He's a very good player, don't get me wrong. He's a very good player, and he's one of our most solid defenders. He plays off that halfback really well. And he's got an elite kick, which is lovely to see. And I think he's really suiting Dimmer's play style this year. He started coming out more last year, and a bit more at the back end of the season prior to last year as well. And he's just being so consistent. Obviously, he did his ankle, which everyone thought that it would be probably a confidence kick when he came back, but he came back like nothing ever happened with that ankle, and it's crazy to see how far he's come. He debuted in 2018 and has tallied 88 AFL games so far for the Suns. And obviously in that opening round win over Richmond, he collected 28 disposals off of halfback, 11 intercepts, 9 marks, and 8 coaches' votes. So he was one of the best on. Obviously, you had Matt Rowell and Ben King, Malley. Like, we had a great team performance, but he was definitely a standout. Like, 28 disposals, 11 intercepts from halfback. That's pretty crazy. And then it just goes on about adding a second win over Adelaide, which I think we've got a great chance to. Now we've already got 1 win under our belt. Adelaide have gone pretty much a week without playing, so hopefully they'll be a bit scrappy and not as clean with the ball as we are with the extra game in hand at the moment. But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you for all the support that you guys have been showing on the videos. Have a good one, guys, and peace.